All right, we are live. Hey, Sergey, how we doing?
Hey, good, are you?
Good, good. It's our August community call. New branding. I hope you guys like it. Got a little overlay going on here.
Awesome.
Um,
That looks great.
yeah, pretty psyched with the new branding. So yeah, we've got a pretty packed agenda today. I'll just do a quick kind of overview of what we've got on deck for everybody, and then we can hop right into it. We'll start off with our standard tech update from Sergey here. And then we will go into introducing a new team member. Matias just joined. Then we've got a community update from Kate, partner updates from Jason, and then finally an event update from Yara as usual. And then we can finish up with any kind of open Q&A from our viewers. So thank you everybody for joining. I'll pass it over to you, Sergey, if you want to kind of hop into any major updates for the last month.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I guess a couple of things. One, we're preparing a upgrade on the network that will be coming over the next few weeks on the testnet and then subsequently on the mainnet. Pretty excited about that upgrade. We've been working on that for the last few months. It's kind of focused on a lot of pretty advanced and unique security upgrades. So I won't go into the details today, but follow the channels and we'll kind of you'll see some of these features. So that would be really awesome. And then the last month, the team spent a lot of time trying to really think about how do we improve the developer onboarding process, right? To make the first interaction with Axelar as simple as possible, right? So we did a lot of work upgrading the docs. You can see it's now been kind of streamlined in various ways. Still places to go, and these are the things we always continue working on. But I think it's definitely a good improvement. SDK has been updated. Various services around the network have been upgraded as well. So as one example, if you look at if you go to, let's say, like testnet.axelerscan.io/gmp, there's actually now a statistics page, so you can get a little bit of information about how long it takes for transactions to go from one chain to another. So I'm pulling it out right now. Let's say like over the last 7 days, transactions from Avalanche were the fastest. So they've been kind of traveling to other chains in 1 minute and 34 seconds on average. So that's pretty exciting. We have improved our relayer services across the networks as well. So that's what led to some of these faster optimizations for relaying. So the batches have been processed faster, the execution happens faster, and now that's rolled out to the testnet, and then it'll be rolled out to the mainnet, in the coming week or so. So pretty excited about that. Yeah, I think this is a kind of a good high-level summary of what's been going on.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's just going back to your note about developer experience. Something else we've been really focused on is providing educational resources. So, people may have noticed over the last few weeks, we've done a weekly kind of live either coding session with two of our engineers. We did one yesterday with Vlad and Jackie. And they kind of talk through the basics of building a cross-chain dApp. I know you, Sergey, have done some sessions with Galen in the past, kind of talking through the fundamental concepts of building cross-chain. So, for anybody who is interested and is kind of unsure how to get started, we're very focused on providing the educational resources you need to just going, right? So you can expect these on a weekly basis. We actually have one next Thursday as well. And then they're all on our YouTube channel also, so you can watch them on demand. So I think, we're making good progress there, but as you watch these, please leave comments. We do check the YouTube comments or hop into the Discord and let us know if there are concepts or specific kind of examples, tutorials that you're looking for more information on. We can add those. So Cool. All right. Well, thanks for that overview, Sergey. I'm gonna actually pass the mic over to a brand new team member, and you can introduce them. I'll hop off and I'll add Matias. So, Matias, here you go.
Hey everyone. Hey
Hey,
Sergey.
Matias, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Excited to be here.
Cool. Yeah, awesome to have you. Do you want to just give a quick intro?
Yeah, for sure. So, hey everyone, I'm Matias. I just joined Axelar. This is my second week, so super excited to be with the team. So for the past a little over 7 years, I've been doing growth for Web2. For Web2, I joined Axelar to lead the growth efforts at the company. So I've had a lot of experience doing that, in particular in the fintech space. And yeah, I decided to jump into crypto back in 2016, just before that crazy bull market, just like passively investing in different projects, like trying to learn more about the space. But it was a wild ride of an experience, just like seeing kind of like the rise and fall that we had through those years. And I think it was a very formative experience as well. But since then, I've just been kind of like obsessed with crypto, Web3 in general. And last year is when I really decided to start contributing a little bit more into the space. I joined a few marketing and growth communities, kind of like just trying to get my head around like what growth means for the Web3 space, which is something very different from what I've been doing for the last few years in Web2. So I started writing a few articles about the topic, having conversations with people, supporting a few projects, and that's kind of like where my path crossed with Axelar. And yeah, like I cannot be more excited to be working with you all.
Yeah, awesome. Makes sense. And so I guess like, what do you think in general growth, right, for Web3 means, right, as a topic? How do you think about that?
Yeah, so I don't think that we have found like the frameworks and the secret formula for Web3 in terms of what growth means, which is super interesting for me because like it means that there's like a blank canvas of opportunities for us to try, test, and iterate on different strategies to start like understanding what are some of the levers that we can pull in order to like really drive sustainable growth for Web3 companies, and obviously like for Axelar in particular in this case. So I wouldn't say that there's a specific definition for what growth means for Web3 today. I do have kind of like the insight that where Web3 is very different from Web2 is in the idea of this community-led growth, which is the community actually comes even before the product. And I think at Axelar, we experienced that, right? Where we were building this community as we were building our product. And growth is like a core part of that. The community is a core part of that growth engine. So I think that's something that we have seen very different from Web2 companies, where in Web3, like community is one of the drivers of growth, and kind of like can give us like those initial indications of where we should spend our time and optimizing to kind of like fuel this growth engine.
Yeah, makes sense. And I guess, as you wanted to transition into, Web3, right, and kind of focus on that full time, yeah, how did you, evaluate different projects? How did you, settle to join us?
Yeah. So I think there were three core things that I kind of like looked at the landscape and that really caught my attention with Axelar. The first one was that I was trying to look for projects that were working at the frontier of crypto and Web3, that they're like pushing the boundaries of what actually like the status quo of where we are today. And Axelar definitely like had a check mark on that point. I think the product that we are building and the vision that we have for where we are heading is incredible. And I like just being part of the team and kind of like helping grow and build the product that is going to help us like be the top one on the industry in terms of like cross chain and just overall like crypto Web3 infra. I think it's just like an incredible opportunity, and I think there's like a massive like kind of like blue sea of opportunities for us to start like growing and building there. The second point was join. Hopefully, I was looking to join a very talented team, and obviously at Axelar, I feel that that's like 100% of our reality. These 2 weeks, I've been just shocked about the amount of smart people that we have in the room, and the level of the conversations that we're having, and how we think about problems, and how we think about these strategies to solve for these problems. So I think I'm just like very, very excited to be part of this super talented team. And the third point, and this is a little bit more on Axelar, I think just like the idea of cross-chain and general message passing is in this multi-chain future is basically the key to bring and onboard the next billion users to crypto and Web3. And I think Axelar is in a position to enable that, and I'm very, very excited to see that becoming a reality with the help of our company and our product.
Cool. Yeah. So I guess what are some of the examples of early projects that you're working with or interacted with that you're excited about?
Yeah. So right now, like I'm not particularly working with one specific project. I think like so far, like I've been kind of like getting like a little bit of the taste of like working with different verticals of Web3, what we're doing with NFT side, what we're doing with market makers. So I think it's been a little bit of like understanding how Axelar like is solving issues for specific verticals. So that's been super interesting. But I do have to say that we are like actively working with our grant program, which they have been like doing a lot of great progress. And I think there's like some specific opportunities for me in particular to work with these and collaborate with these projects in their go-to-market strategies and their overall like growth framework. So I think there might be a little bit of more focus area on these projects, but in the meantime, I'm trying to get as much information as possible in trying to understand what are we doing in different verticals and how like Axelar is helping solve current challenges that these verticals have, and like how do we kind of like replicate these the way that we address these issues, so we can try to get as many eyeballs as possible to the solutions that we are building.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, and just to wrap up here, like again, super excited to join the company, to join the community. Feel free to reach out if there's any questions. And yeah, like if you are building anything and you want to enable cross-chain for your dApp or your project, feel free to reach out Jason. He's going to be taking the lead on the call later.
Cool. Well, thanks, Matias. Great to have you. And yeah, kind of excited to scale this together.
See y'all.
All right. Next up, we got community. Hey, Kate, how you doing?
I'm well. Excited for the community update. We've got some really cool stuff that we're working on this month, and that's already live for people to get involved in. So yeah, first of all, our new brand redesign, very exciting.
I like the hat. Yeah, good to see it live.
Nice, new. Oh, other side. There we go.
There you go.
So to accompany the announcement of our new brand redesign, we launched a flash challenge this week. So we're looking for new designs for the stickers and the emojis for our Telegram and our Discord. So that's going to go live until I believe the end of the week is when the last day for that. Yep. So today. And yeah. So show us your design, submit, some cool stickers, some cool emojis that we can add to our servers. And the prize for that is a custom Flash Challenge NFT, as well as 10 AXL tokens. So we're going to pick top 5 winners and then get their stickers added to our Discord or Telegram, and then get those folks rewarded. And speaking of Flash Challenges, we have an upcoming Flash Challenge with Secret Network. So stay tuned for that. It's a secret. We haven't announced it yet, but for the folks who are on the call, a little bit of alpha there. So yeah, stay tuned for that next week. And also, so I'm not sure if everyone knows about this, but we have something called the Axelar Academy. It's a community-run resource hub, basically resources, content like Medium posts, YouTube videos created by the community for the community. So that's just axelar.academy. So check that out if you haven't already. Go through and see kind of the articles, the resources, the videos that we have there. And if you'd like to see a piece that you've created, right, say you've written an article about Axelar, you filmed a video, definitely let us know. So head over to our Discord and drop that in the creator channel. The contribute channel. So head over to the contribute channel. Drop your link there. Be sure to tag us, and we'll work with you to get that featured on the Academy. And also, if there's a video, if there's an article, if there's something that you'd like to see featured, if you have a really great idea for, any piece of content, you don't necessarily want to make it, but, you think, okay, here's a really good opportunity to get this created and to add this. Also, head over to the contribute channel on our Discord and let us know. And we'll work with one of our partners, one of our awesome community members to try and get that done and get that up there.
I just got to do a quick shout out. I'm sorry to interrupt, but one of our best creators, I think, is literally in here right now. Triple Line. I see him in the comments. So they've made some fantastic GIFs and stickers and all kinds of stuff. So, the work you do is really appreciated.
Awesome. Yeah. It's great to see a lot of our moderator team are kind of pretty active community members in the chat. So, hey guys, thanks for joining us. But yeah, head over, check out Axelar Academy, read through the articles. We've got some non-English content there as well. And yeah, anything that you want to see featured, any articles or, resources that you've already created, head over to our Discord in the contribute channel and drop everything there. And we'll continue the conversation over there. Speaking of creators, we're actually looking for influencers, small to mid-size, with developer-focused audience. Who create more technically kind of focused content. We're looking, to kind of identify these people who'd be interested in joining a pretty cool ambassador program that we've got going on. So if that's you, if you know someone, if you follow someone who's got really great developer focused content, if you yourself, are interested in getting involved and starting to write some technical articles, some technical videos, sharing them with your audience, or helping us find great new developer audiences to share that with, definitely let us know. Drop a line here in the chat, or again, head over to our Discord, to the contribute channel or our Telegram, and let us know. And we'll kind of let you know next steps and give you some more details about that program. Lastly, if anyone was at ETHCC a few weeks ago in Paris, it was great to see so many of our community members, some of our moderators, some of the folks that participated in the testnet. Super, super exciting to meet, IRL. It's great that we're back to events so that we could do that now. But yeah, we had 2 nights of events. The first one was with Kive, Masa, and Node Guardians. So thanks for everyone who came out to that. And then the second one, our big Born to Build event with Masa and Kive, was a really great success. We had a bunch of people come through, really great conversations, really exciting to see, the excitement from the community and from our partners about Axelar. So yeah, thanks everyone who came out to that, and keep an eye out for some more Axelar events happening this fall. So I guess with that, speaking of ETHCC, it was myself and my colleague Jason, who, hey Jason.
We're adding Jason on right now.
Yeah, surprise.
And you are muted, sir. I'm gonna hop off for you guys. All right.
All right. See you, Eli. So yeah, it was myself and my colleague Jason here who were in Paris for ETHCC to host our events, and also to head to the various conferences that were there, and kind of get a feel for the scene. So yeah, I'd like to introduce Jason. If you'd like to tell us about yourself, what you do at Axelar.
Yeah, thanks, Kate. Hey, everyone. Super excited to be here. I think I introduced myself on the last call, but I'm Jason. I've been at Axelar for just over 2 months now. I'm on the BD team covering our DeFi, NFT, and gaming verticals. And with that said, we've made a ton of progress with our partnerships for the last 2 months. And I want to go through some of them with the community today, just to keep you guys up to date with all the amazing progress we're seeing. So with that said, on the blockchain integration front, you guys have probably saw we launched support for BNB chain, which we're really excited about. Now we'll be able to provide cross-chain solutions and interoperability to a huge community over there. On the DApp front, we're catching a ton of momentum, right? I think one of the most exciting deals I'm really excited about is with StellaSwap. So StellaSwap, as some of you may know, is the largest DEX on Moonbeam. And with them, we're partnering to create cross-chain swaps using Axelar technology. I think this will be one of the first applications where you'll be able to swap any token to any token on any chain through a one-click seamless experience. And we are partnering with Squid, which is Axelar's liquidity router, and they came out our grants program to help achieve this. And we think this is going to be super successful. It's going to make users really excited, create an amazing experience, and I think there's more to come on that front. On the NFT standpoint, we have two amazing partnerships, one with JPEGs and one with Omni. So with JPEGs, they're building an NFT money market where you can actually take out loans against your NFT. And as you can imagine, enabling cross-chain communication for something like this, where you can stake your NFT on one chain, then take out a loan against it on another, is incredibly innovative and powerful. Omnite, on the other hand, is a cross-chain NFT launchpad, which they're helping many upcoming projects with the ability of minting any NFT collection on any chain and then being able to bridge it around. So both super powerful use cases that we're excited to see hit market, and we'll be sure to keep you guys updated on that. Lastly, we also have progress on the gaming front. We partnered with two games, one called Heroes NFT and one is Elderrune. Heroes NFT is an Avalanche subnet, and of course they're looking for some kind of bridging solution where their users want to be able to move not just their tokens from the C chain to the subnet, but also like something like 20,000 or more NFTs. And Axelar is one of the only solutions that can do this in a decentralized way. So we're really excited to partner with them, and we think this will be the first of many when it comes to Avalanche subnets. Elderrune, which actually started as an Avalanche subnet, recently pivoted to moving to Polygon as a supernet. The use case is very similar. They're an MMORPG game where they're looking to have their in-game assets as well as their tokens be bridged from Avalanche to these Polygon supernet, and in the future be able to provide that kind of interconnectivity for their NFTs to move from any chain to another chain where there's the most liquidity. So that's what we've been working on, and we have lots of more exciting stuff down the pipeline, and we'll keep you guys updated. I'll pass it to you, Kate.
Yeah, I mean, listen, super, super exciting. Probably nothing. It's awesome to see so many new projects, so many different use cases represented. And yeah, all the progress we're making on that front and all the projects that we're connecting through Axelar. So on that note, I'm going to pass it off to Yara, who's our events person, and she's going to, there we go. Hey, Yara. Going to walk us through some of the really exciting events that we have on for the rest of the month.
Thank you, Kate. Oh, and I like your hat, Kate. A very nice hat. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining. As y'all know, I'm Yara. I am the resident event human here at Axelar, but I wanted to go ahead and just do a quick overview of some stuff we did this week and what we're doing next week. So just in case you're in town, you can make it for it. So this week we had our first Axelar Hacks Toronto meetup event. We partnered with Bitcoin Bay. It was an awesome turnout. So hopefully a few of our community members were able to make it. But if you weren't, do not worry. We will be hopefully doing another round of Axelar Hacks Toronto, our meetup series, in September around Hack the North. So please keep an eye out for that invite. We'll drop it in community once it is live. So if you're based in Toronto or the general area or planning to come into town for it, please be sure to attend the meetup. We'd love to meet you and introduce you to some of the local developer community. So that was this week. Now looking at next week, we'll be doing a few fun conferences and events. So you will be seeing us at ETH Toronto and Futurist. So we will have a booth on the Futurist side. So if you're in town or visiting a conference, please be sure to swing by our booth, get some of our new swag. We'll have some t-shirts, some tote bags. You don't want to miss it because I think our new branding is pretty cool. So you definitely want to swing by and grab some. But if you're also hacking on that ETH Toronto hackathon side, we also have bounties going. So we can post the link in chat where you can check out our bounty beforehand. But I definitely encourage you, check it out, ask questions, and let us know if you're participating and would like some advice on site or something. So definitely let us know. We'll be there to help out. But also, if you are in town just a little bit early and do want to prepare in a different way, we're partnering with Moonbeam to do a workshop next Monday. It's going to be 11 to 3 p.m., I believe, and it's going to be Moonbeam doing a workshop, we'll be doing a workshop, and then a small networking event afterwards, and the best pizza and drinks, obviously. But definitely feel free to come by and register, and then enjoy some workshops, get prepared for the hackathon, and meet some of the Axelar team, Moonbeam team, and enjoy some great company. So definitely feel free to register for that. We can drop that link in the chat as well. But if anyone has questions about those events or anything we're going to upcoming, feel free to drop it in our Discord, and I'll be happy to chat a bit further about it. But thanks again, guys, for joining our community call. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Eli to round us off.
Yeah, thanks, Yara. I think we've covered all our bases this morning. So thank you, everyone, for joining. Friendly reminder again, please do subscribe to our email newsletter. You'll typically get a preview of what you're going to hear in these calls right there. We also would love it if you guys can. Excuse me. We'd also love it if you guys can join us out at the events that we've got coming up that Yara just talked through. We've got a lot going on, so please do swing by. If we've got a booth, we'd love for you to come by and give you some swag. Again, do check out the weekly learning, coding, educational videos. Again, those are on Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. And otherwise, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to close out.